In this video, we will talk about how to pass the dialysis technician certification exam, either the CHT or the CCHT, which are the most common ones. If you're preparing for the dialysis technician certification exam, whether it's the CHT or the CCHT, one of the biggest mistakes that I see is that people are studying hard, but they're not studying right. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to pass this exam based on how it's actually structured and not just guesswork. So here's what we'll go over: what the exam really looks like, what you should focus on, a simple study approach that actually works, and at the end, I'll talk about a free resource that I have for you to actually help with this exam. So what are you actually walking into? First, you need to understand the exam. Both the CHT and the CCHT are multiple choice exams. One is actually from Bonnet and the other one is from NNCC, but I'll leave that explanation for another video. So in multiple choice exams, you need to choose the single best answer, and typically there are 4 options. So there's no trick format. There's no drag and drop or any physical skills that you have to perform, like when people take the CNA test, the Certified Nursing Assistant test. But there's something very important. Don't leave any questions unanswered. Unanswered questions will count against you. If you're not sure and you don't really know the answer to that question, try this. Look at your 4 options and you will try to eliminate 2 from those 4 options so that you can focus just on the 2 that you're going to have left. From those 2, pick your best option. So what actually matters? Now, this is where most people get it wrong. They spend too much time studying the machine and technical issues when this exam is focused heavily on patient care. Patient care is about 45% of this exam. That includes pre and post assessments, vital signs, access care, complications. So if you're not strong here, it's going to be very hard to pass this exam. The rest of the exam contains infection control, water treatment, machine operation, professional responsibilities, but patient care is your foundation. Another thing you need to understand is that these questions are not about memory. You don't need to memorize any of the answers. These questions are scenario-based. So you may get a question about machine alarms, but the answer is going to be based on what's happening with that patient. So that means that you need to think of what would you do in that moment, not memorize your answers because you may get it wrong. Here's a simple way to approach this. And if you're doing something else, come back. This is the important part. This is the key. Step 1, start with the official material. Bonnet and NNCC, both, they create outlines to tell you exactly what's coming on the exam. So you can get these outlines from their websites. If you do not know where to get them from, they're going to be on the description below. These outlines will tell you exactly what's coming on that test. Step 2, identify your weak areas. Take a practice test and see where you struggle. And if you stay until the end, I will tell you exactly where to go so that you can take a practice test from us. Step 3, focus your study. Don't study everything equally. Spend more time in the areas where you're weak. Step 4, practice like it's real. Do time practice test. Train your brain for exam conditions. That's what makes the difference, not just reading. Now, I'll be very honest with you. This exam is not easy. Most people who fail is not because they didn't study. It's because they studied the wrong thing or didn't have a clear plan. If you follow the structure of the exam, your chances go way up. If you want help with this, I created a free guide that breaks all of this down step by step. What to study first, what to focus on, and common mistakes. You can download it below. The link is in the description. And on the next video, I'll break down how many questions this exam has and what score you actually need to pass. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications, because this is the first video of an entire series that I am going to be recording, and it's all about passing the CHT or the CCHT exam. I'll see you on the next video.